Welcome everybody, and for those on the replay, welcome to the broadcast. Hey everybody, hey DJ, thanks for joining. Everybody, John who's jumping in, thanks for joining. Andy, one great girl. I am getting ready to do a photo shoot here at my studio. So I'm getting ready right now to getting everything, set up and that kind of stuff. So hey, thanks for joining, Mona. It's good to see you. So I'm getting ready to do a boudoir session today, some sensual nudes. And I've talked to Mandy. Thanks for joining, everybody jumping in. So good to see everybody. I hope you guys have been catching up with all my scopes that I've been doing. Been doing quite a bit. Corey, everybody, thanks for joining in. My name is Deborah Gloria. I am a commercial advertising photographer in Dallas, Texas. And I am going to be shooting some sensual nudes today. So, hey, thanks for inviting followers. You guys are great. Everybody, thanks for the hearts. Everybody jumping in. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I'm a professional photographer, and today I'll be shooting some boudoir and some sensual nudes. Now, I did talk to my model, and hey, I'm doing pretty good, Mona. Thanks for asking. It's been a really busy. Everything has to be PG-13 because I do not want to get kicked off of Periscope, and so, but it's going to be tastefully done. Hopefully, we will not have any wardrobe malfunctions like I did last time. So, anyways, but oh, not a good connection, huh? Yikes! I'm so sorry for that, you guys. I thought I did the correct Wi-Fi network that I have here. You keep cutting out too. Okay, let me go to the other room where the Wi-Fi is. Let's see if this is any better. So, studio is pretty big. I'm the only one here today. Is that any better, y'all? If not, I could always restart the broadcast, or you. Sorry about that. I really apologize. So this is what I'm going to be doing in the future. I'm hoping that you guys can hear me now. Let me know if you can. Okay, good. You froze but reconnected. Good. Maybe jump in and out of the room. That might help with connection. I know that there's been a couple of bugs since the new update, so just bear with me. So there's this new application called Blab, B-L-A-B. So what I'm going to be doing is after I do a shoot, when possible, and I do an instructional type of shoot, after that we're gonna have like a little after party and go to Blab and talk about it there, because that way you can ask quicker questions and you have to type and things like that. And it's so important in order to learn about photography and have specific questions, and I want to be able to give those answers like quickly so you don't get frustrated. That would be really good. Yeah, absolutely. Taku, absolutely. Hey, Melissa, thanks for joining. So if you don't know about Blab, go to blab.im, I believe, blab.im, and you can set up an account. Yes, it's another app. It's an app that it's sort of like Google Hangouts, if you will, or Skype, but I hear it's even better. I haven't actually tried it out yet because I've been so busy shooting, but I thought it would be. There you go. Thank you so much, Taku, for popping that up. Again, it's just so important to be able to have. If you have questions, I want to be able to answer them right away. I'm going to try going into the studio because I just kind of wanted to show you really quick what I got going on. Now, I'm not really sure what she wants because we didn't do a consultation, but I will tell you that I think it's really important to do a consultation prior to your shoot, so that way you could maximize your time with your model. I didn't have that time. I'm excited I made it here for this. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Thanks for joining. So I just wanted to kind of show ready here at the studio for the, there you go. So all I have is I've got my psych lit. Okay. Of course, I have my camera. Okay. I've got one light, and then I've got what I always use are these two 4x8 cards, and I taped them together so they open like a book. Okay. So 4x8 cards, two together, and they open like a book. So in my studio, I have natural light. That's what this window is here, and I could pop that cover off, and then I'll have some natural light coming in. So I'm going to be prepared for just about anything and everything. I also have some C-stands ready to put up black cloth, sort of like what I have over here. So this is a gigantic piece of theater material that I hang up against on our in our studio, so that way I have a nice black background. Its material is so much better than paper because think about light. Think about how light bounces. Okay, so if you have material, the light's not going to bounce. You get a nice deep dark black, and it's always really important. So to get that, so I have actually another piece of black material here that's just as big as the other material that I can actually hang on C-stands here. Any props for the shoot? They're going to be sensual nudes, and so no props for this one. So if I need to, I'll be able to put these two C-stands, one on each side here, okay, and then make a backdrop. Now, there are times that I do sensual nudes that somebody's laying down, right? So I have a full-size mattress ready to go as well with a black cover for the bed. Felt, what kind of material is the black? What kind of fabric? That is like a theater, like if you know, when you go to like theater productions, the curtains that you find in theater, that's exactly what that fabric is. And it works really, really well. So I would recommend that you just look, for theater. It's not canvas. It literally is a black fabric used for curtains when you go to watch a theater play, that type of stuff. Sorry, I meant things like couches. Oh, right. And so, hey, Mike, thanks for joining. Actually, I do, like I said, I'm ready to go with anything and everything. So I've got this couch here that they can also sit on, right? And I could bring lights in this other room, right? And then I also, sorry, I moved the camera so fast. Then I also have this couch here as well that I can slide into the studio for photographs as well. So since we're doing some sensual nudes, I'm pretty much ready for everything. And if we want to do something else, I also have some chairs here. Love it. Yeah, the red couch is awesome. I definitely have some other chairs here available, hanging from the rafters of the studio. So I'm prepared for just about anything that she may want to do. So I think it's that you give your your model or whoever it is that you're shooting, like tell them I want to know what she wants. It's not necessarily always what I want, but I will put in there what I want as well. But there's a little intro. I just kind of wanted to know that I am getting ready to do that. I do have their broadcasts available, and sorry I did not write it down, but I could type it in really quick on the computer here. So, and I also have, this is Blab. I'm going to be steady here, sorry. There's Blab IM right there. That if you want to just sit on the computer and blab, you can, right? I like all these intros, Deb. Thanks, you bet. And the other one is Catch. Sorry, I'm typing and talking at the same time. So Catch Me, backspace. Here we go. Catch Me, FOTO, GRL. I'm going to see, hopefully You can screenshot that. What are your demands or wants from the model for a shoot like this? You know, honestly, it's not what it is I want. It's what she wants. I'm going to be listening to what it is, how she would like to see herself, right? So, you know, and I would love for you guys to be in that conversation with me, but I like to keep some things private, okay? But the reason why I wanted to take you here to the to catch me a backsplash photo girl, is here are a lot of shoots that I've already done, right? And they're instructional shoots, so that way you can actually learn a little something. Now, I did do some jewelry, but unfortunately the Wi-Fi was so terrible. So what I did is I actually shot some video, and once I put that video together, I'll actually do a tutorial that will explain jewelry. Now, there's some really important. The most important thing that I want to be able to tell any photographer or any amateur photographer, anybody wanting to be a photographer, is this. This is the most important thing. Are you ready for this? Is, hey, thanks for joining the broadcast incomparable. What are you teaching people to be? You know, it's not even about. No, I am very, very secure as a photographer, and you know, it's about sharing information. It's about everybody succeeding to be the best they possibly can be. So I have my style, and everybody develops their style. So I may be hired because of my style, and you know, you might be hired because of your style. But you know, here's the most important thing: is like, you know, I've done very well, and I've been very blessed as a photographer, and I would like to share what I've learned, because honestly, when I started, I didn't have this. There was a lot of things I had to figure a lot of things out. And there are people that I know that have a tremendous artistry within themselves that, you know, is just, they need an outlet. So I'd like to help them bring that out, you know? So, and I've actually taught, hey, thanks, Mandy. I've actually taught several photographers to be extremely successful, and that's just part of who I am. I've always been a teacher and always liked to be a teacher. So the most important thing, here we go. The most important thing is, if you create an image, if you create something, and an art director takes a look at the image, only insecure photographers don't want to share. Well, some of them like to share their knowledge for, like, you know, purposes, so that way they can get income and stuff like that. Someone could have all the kit, but they still, that's true. That's very true. So I'm trying to give you the tools to become successful. So if you create an image, okay, and the art director sees an image that you've created and says, I want that. That's what I want. Because they're hiring you because they like what they saw, right? And if you can't reproduce that image, if you can't replicate that image, then you're going to be in trouble. So, you know, so what I want to do is, you know, I want to help you be able to be consistent, achieve what you can achieve as a photographer or an amateur photographer, however you see yourself, because wherever you are, you don't have to stay there. You can always, there's a way to go up, and I can help you get there, right? So that's why I'm being very instrumental and being very, very thoughtful and thinking, how can I help somebody else do what I'm doing, right? And be successful at it. So that's just who I am. I've always been that way. It's all about sharing. And so I think, you know, this is an amazing tool. Periscope is an amazing tool to be able to help people achieve their goals, to share, to do whatever. You know, I'm not interested in making money. I'm interested in helping other people. I've always done that, even before Periscope. So now we have Periscope, and we have this wonderful application called Blab that we could actually have a roundtable to where you guys can interact with me, because I know I'm giving you a lot of information. So, and there's a lot of questions. So I definitely am going to do a lot more of these instructional Periscopes, so that way you can see them and find them on Catch and take a look at them and study them. So you can always be a better person, always, 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 right? And that's what I want for everybody to be able to achieve. So, okay, so I've got a few more things to do. before I hop off this broadcast. I hope that you guys can join me. You really should teach photography here. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. I really appreciate that. I actually thought about becoming a teacher, and that's in my things to do. But you know what? I'm still got a lot of energy and a lot of more youth in me to where I can shoot. So it provides a much wider feedback base than you could. Yes, so true. Absolutely. Okay, so thank you so much for those of you who joined. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for being patient with me. And I know that I'm talking a lot because I think it's really important to get as much information in as possible so that way you could marinate. It's all about marinating, thinking about what I'm doing, thinking about how you can apply what I said into your into your images, your creativity, how you begin, how you finish, on everything in between. So great. Thanks so much again for you guys popping in and giving me some feedback. I appreciate everything. I really do. So as soon as I get started with my model, well, make sure that she's okay with us jumping in. It'll probably be about 45 minutes to an hour before I could actually scope again. If you miss it, no worries. Watch the replay or go to Catch Me, backspace, fotogrldg. Okay? Awesome. Y'all have a great afternoon, morning, evening, and we will catch you